So now 10th May, dawn bright. Dawn bright matlab it was a wonderful day, first class, everybody was very happy. What was the date you have to remember? 10th May. Okay, for the past few days I had been pleasantly besieged matlab, see, success comes, so people start what has happened, people start surrounding you. When success comes, then people start they say, oh, you are good, all goodies start coming. Before that nobody is going to come. Before that, in your struggle, nobody is going to come. But the once that success का वो जो मिठाई आ गई ना तुम्हारे पास, once that वो success की मिठाई आ गई, then तो तुम्हारे गिर्द गिर्द सब वो मधुमक्खी के जैसे सब लोग आने लगेंगे. So besides मतलब everybody was surrounding me. 10th May, remember the date. For the past few days, I had been pleasantly besieged by the dignitaries and the world leaders who were coming to pay their respect before the inauguration. Yes, now on that same day, same moment, like today, everything was not happening. It was a past story. So people used to fly, people used to come. Slowly and gradually, the dignitaries were gathering, and he was slowly and gradually getting surrounded by the big dignitaries, politicians, and all these big shots of the country. 140 representative countries from the 140 were going to come. The representatives of 140 were going to come. So it was not one or two. It was a big crowd was going to come at Pretoria, right? And were coming to pay their respect for the inauguration. The inauguration would be the largest gathering ever of international leader on South African soil. Yes, many people are, because every country is going to see some of the other large gatherings, right? But South African soil, because all these years what has it seen? Only slavery, only that type of atrocities, power block people pressing the innocent black people, and all this scenario only they have seen. But the first ever time South African soil was going to see what? The goodies, the richness, and the respect. Yes, because all these years blacks were not given respect. Right? You know about it. All this is not a new story for any Indian to understand that what type of disrespectful behavior whites were doing towards the black. It is not at all a new story. So the same scenario was there in South Africa also. And the blacks, this soil of South Africa has seen lots and lots of tensions, lots and lots of stress. And this was the first ever time. On which date? I give you a recall again. Which date? 10th of May, right? 10th of May, the people were flying from all 140 countries, the representatives, the politicians, the bureaucrats, everybody was flying and besieging. What were they doing? They were besieging whom? Nelson Mandela, right? Because now he is going to become the first ever black president after 3 centuries. Right? So he was going to become a big shot now. So definitely people are going to respect him. So all were flying. Now, the ceremonies took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheater. Amphitheater was made up of sandstone, right? Our Red Fort is also made up of sandstone. You remember this thing. See, this is all why I am giving you all these small hints, because you can remember. Because these are the small things. See, English people feel that English learn कर डाला, question answers learn कर डाला, उसको जाके लिख डाला, हमारा English खत्म हो गया. वहाँ पे खत्म नहीं होता है. English is something which you have to remember. And these are all small tips I am giving you. The amphitheater of Pretoria, where the first time when Nelson Mandela's inauguration was going to take place, was made up of what? Give the answer. 1 marker. Cash crop. Always remember, I have previously also told you, cash and cash करने का सीखो बेटा. 1 mark को छोड़ो मत. बड़े आंसर्स तो बाय डिफॉल्ट आने वाले 4 मार्क में से आपको आराम से मार्क्स मिल जाएंगे. 4 मार्कर क्वेश्चन, 3 मार्कर क्वेश्चन, कितना भी लिखो आपको 2.5, 3 and 3, 2.5 तक तो मिल ही जाता है बाय डिफॉल्ट. पर ये छोटे आंसर्स 20 मार्क्स ऐसे ही चले जाते हैं, और वो बहुत बड़ा लॉस है. So it was made up of what? It was made up of sandstone. उसको कैसे याद रखने का? प्रिटोरिया का ये जो एम्पी थिएटर जहाँ पे नेल्सन मंडेला का इनॉग्रेशन होने वाला था, वो भी सैंडस्टोन से बना था, अपने रेड फोर्ट के जैसा. इस तरह से दिमाग में बिठा के रखो तो कभी भी भूलोगे नहीं. ये छोटी बातें हैं, बहुत छोटी बातें. एक छोटा सा टिप आके गया, नमक की एक बूंद के जैसा, पर उसके बिना नमकीन नहीं होगा तुम्हारा क्वेश्चन पेपर और आंसर शीट और मार्कशीट. जब आएगा ना बहुत मजा आएगा. वो जो कैश क्रॉप के जैसा 1 मार्क्स तुम्हारे पास आएगा. right? So remember that thing. The ceremonies took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheater formed by the Union Building in Pretoria. Union Building is the name of a situation place over that union of so many buildings together, and it was a great amphitheater formed by the Union Building in Pretoria. For decades, this had been the seat of white supremacy. That you are now aware of it. It was a land of whites. Previously, it was ruled by the white people, and now, for the first ever time, it was going to come in the hands of the black people. Right? So, the Union, for decades, this has been the seat of white supremacy, and now it was a site. I told you previously also. It is a site of rainbow. Why? Because what is that? Black people, white people, and dignitaries were 140 people bringing their flags, and all flags are colorful. You know our Indian flag is also a tricolor. It's colorful flag, right? So it's a land of South Africa which has only seen bloodshed, atrocities, stress, black and white. That's it. Only two colors they have seen. Now they are seeing the rainbow colors and see the beautiful sight. Previously also it is written that it was a mind blowing. The situation was very beautiful, right? Now, see, when you start with any of the chapters, introduction, you understand the essence of it. You understand that essence. Now, once you understand the essence, it becomes very easy for you to understand the chapter. Chapter understanding is very easy, but the point is what you have to remember. What is there in the depth of the chapter? So what happened? Your things will become very easy to remember, and then you don't have to learn all that question answers. वो सब पुरानी बातें होगी, रट्टा मारो, learn करो, वो सब बात नहीं करनी है. Understand the essence. हर एक चीज का एक एक बूंद पकड़ के रखो. वो बूंद पकड़ के रखोगे ना, दिमाग ऐसा दौड़ेगा ना पेपर के टाइम पे, आपका कुछ भी पढ़ना नहीं पड़ेगा. ऐसे इंग्लिश के पेपर में आराम से मूवी देख के जाओ, सब कुछ एकदम फर्स्ट क्लास हो जाएगा. Right? This is my blessings to you. Now further. For decades, this has been the seat of white supremacy, and now it was a site of rainbow. Gathering of different colors and nations of the installations of South Africa's first democratic, non-racial government. Now, a democratic, I told you previously also, everybody wants to fight. Everybody has fought for democracy. Nobody wants to be slave. When I started at that time also, I told you, everybody fights for democracy. What is democracy? You know the definition of democracy, which is written in our history. A government which is of the people, for the people, and by the people. But these three words, of the people, for the people, and by the people, what is the meaning of it? What does it mean? Which means it is my country. Only one word I will tell you the explanation of democracy. It is a free country. It is my country. Democracy is the synonym of my country. It's my country. The representatives are my representatives. हमारा जब चीज वर्ड आता है ना बेटा, मेरा है. हम छोटे छोटे बच्चे भी है मारू छे मारू छे मारू छे. वो जो मारू छे वाला वो फीलिंग आता है ना, मेरा है वाला फीलिंग, वो है डेमोक्रेसी. That's why India is the biggest democratic country. क्योंकि हाँ, यहाँ पर कोई किसी का कुछ भी नहीं है, सब कुछ हमारा है, Indians का है. Right? So remember that thing. The first ever time this smell, the essence was coming. That smell of democracy. For the first time, African people were feeling it. African soil was breathing it. What was it feeling? What was it breathing? The smell of democracy and non-racial government. Now, what is racial government? What is the meaning of racism? Previously, I explained when I started this chapter. Difference between black and white. काले और गोरे के बीच में डिफरेंस वो कभी होता ही नहीं है. हमारा खून तो सबने लाल ही बनाया. का काले का खून काला होता है, सफेद का खून सफेद, ऐसा थोड़ी होता है. नहीं होता है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. किसी में WBC ज्यादा, किसी में RBC ज्यादा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. सबका खून लाल ही होता है. सबको एक ही तरह की भूख लगती है और सबको एक ही तरह की रोटी चाहिए खाने के लिए. चाहे वो ब्रेड खाओ या रोटी खाओ, बात तो एक ही होती है. रेसिज्म जैसा कुछ है ही नहीं, तो इंसानों ने खड़ा किया हुआ चीज है. सो फॉर द फर्स्ट एवर टाइम नॉन रेशियल गवर्नमेंट इज गोइंग टू रूल ऑन द ब्लैक लैंड, on the land of South Africa. And who was going to become the president of it? Come on. Yes, absolutely right. Nelson Mandela. Yes, he has faced a lot of problems. 30 years he was in the jail behind the bars. And he has faced a lot of problem. अगर उनको चाहिए था ना, तो वो तो बहुत रिच फैमिली, मतलब उसके फादर बहुत अच्छी तरह से उनको बड़ा कर सकते थे और अच्छी तरह से वो तो अपना जिंदगी निकाल सकते थे. ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं था उनको बचपन से. वो हम आगे पढ़ेंगे. I have not disclosed all the whole chapter just now. हम आगे पढ़ते हैं उसके बारे में. पर ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम, बड़ा वाला प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता अगर वो इस फील्ड में नहीं आते. ये दिमाग में उनकी सोच नहीं आता है कि मुझे मेरे देश को आज़ाद कराना है. ये अगर सोच नहीं आती तो वो तो अच्छी तरह से अपनी ज़िंदगी बिता सकते थे आराम से, नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल. बट ये सोच आनी बहुत बड़ी बात है. ये सोच सिर्फ एक या दो को ही आती है. जैसे हमारे गांधी जी को आई थी, मुझे मेरे देश को आज़ाद कराना है, राइट? उसी तरह से नेल्सन मंडेला को भी आई थी. कि मुझे मेरे देश को आज़ाद कराना है। आज़ाद, आज़ाद किससे? किससे आज़ाद कराना है? गोरे से? गोरे से आज़ाद नहीं होता है बेटा। आज़ादी हमारी एक सोच से, कि काला और गोरे के बीच के डिफरेंस से, ये सोच जिस जो लोग लेके आए थे, वो सोच से आज़ादी चाहिए थी। गांधी जी को भी इंसान से आज़ादी नहीं चाहिए थी, ना तो मंडेला को चाहिए थी। उनको किससे आज़ादी चाहिए थी? अगर आप इनकी बुक्स पढ़ोगे, अगर आप इनके ऑटोबायोग्राफीज पढ़ोगे, छोटी से छोटी पतली सी बुक पढ़ लोगे ना, तो भी आपको आइडिया आ जाएगा आज़ादी किससे चाहिए थी उनको। दे वॉन्टेड फ्रीडम फ्रॉम दैट मेंटालिटी, दैट ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट डिफरेंसेस, वी आर सुप्रीम देन दैट, ये हमारे से बड़ा है, वो हमारे से बड़ा है, ये सब चीज़ों से आज़ादी चाहिए थी, न कि इंसान से। इंसान तो कितने आए इतने गए, इंडिया ने तो सबको अपना लिया है। इंडिया ने तो किसी को भी नहीं छोड़ा है, सबको अपना लिया है, सबको अपना लिया है, किसी को भी नहीं छोड़ा है। जो आओ हमारे देश में बसो, हम इंडियन सबको अपनाएंगे। उस सोच से हमको आज़ादी चाहिए थी। राइट नाउ फर्दर, on that lovely autumn day, May, it's an autumn day, actually it's very hot, right, but still it was season was autumn, end of autumn time. I was accompanied by my daughter Zenani. The name of daughter of Nelson Mandela was Zenani. याद रखो, Zenani. The name of Mandela daughter was Zenani. On the podium. Now what is the meaning of podium? That stage बनाते हैं ना, जिसके ऊपर हम खड़े होके speech देते, उसको podium बोलते हैं. Mr. D. Clark was first sworn in as a second deputy prime minister. Remember, these are small things, na? Don't forget. You have to mark it down. You have to mark it down and note it down, all these things. मार्कर आती है ना बाजार से, खाली ड्राइंग करके ऐसे ऐसे डेकोरेशन करने के लिए नहीं यूज़ करने की, और डेकोरेशन करने के बाद उसको फिर रीयूज़ करते रहो। बच्चे लोग, तुम लोग क्या करते हो? ऐसे उसको मार्क, लाल, हरा, पीला, सब कलर कर बना देते हो, पूरी टेक्स्ट बुक को कलरफुल बना देते हो, एकदम मज़ेदार, एकदम अपने जैसा, एकदम प्लेफुल बना देते हो, फिर उसको भूल जाते हो। हमने ये कलर क्यों किया था? टीचर ने बोला था मार्क करने के लिए, मार्क तो कर दिया, फिर भूल गए। ऐसा नहीं करना है, मार्क करो। Who was the daughter of Nelson Mandela? Zenani. And on the podium, who was the first person to be sworn as the Democratic Republic's bureaucrat? Was the second deputy, Mr. Clark. ये चीज़ याद रखने वाली है. Right? Now the next chapter, next page.